Well, here we are. We finally made it. 30 hours traveling door to door, 14 hours to Doha, and then another 5.5 to Rome. But we got here without incident, and feels great. Finally be here. The big journey has finally begun.
Dad and I arrived in Rome on the 7th of July 2023 and spent our first full day checking out the city. For the following 2 weeks we would head down the Eurovelo 7 to the Amalfi Coast before heading back to Rome along the Eurovelo 5. After leaving Dad in Rome, I headed up towards Lake Garda. From Lake Garda I would stay on the Eurovelo 7 as far as Bolzano before heading left to climb the Stelvio Pass. After climbing the pass, I'd head back to Bolzano and the Eurovelo 7 and make my way around to here before I created my own route to go over the Grossglockner Pass in Austria. Then I followed my new route around to a route I found online where I would go through Jenbach, Innsbruck. It took me back over the Alps and headed east to take me into the Dolomites, where I then created a new route to stay in the Dolomites longer for another week before heading back around to Trento and then back down to Lake Garda and back to Rome. Total distance was 3,754 kilometres, while total ascent was 40,022 metres. This was by far my most challenging bike tour by a long way. There would be a lot of firsts on this trip for me. As well as being the longest tour I've ridden, it would be the first time filming for YouTube. I had no GoPro experience, very little drone experience. This is the second video I've ever edited, and I must admit, I'm pulling my hair out already. At this rate, it will take a year to upload all this footage, so I hope I get quicker at it.
Well, it's May 9th, first day on the road. We've just left our Airbnb and we're off to Velletri and then Cori for the night. We've got a nice top of 22, lower 14. Bit of cloud around, but otherwise it's pretty nice. Bikes are all loaded up, ready to go. Should be a good day. First coffee stop on the road, done 8k. I think we earned it, 8k will do. We've got some gnarly cobbles over here.
It turns out the gnarly cobblestone road was part of the Appia Way and is over 2,000 years old. It's one of the earliest and strategically most important roads of the ancient republic and was named after Appius Claudius Sacus, the Roman censor who began and completed the first section as a military road to the south in 312 BC during the Samnite Wars.
Well, it's a little bumpy, but there's no traffic, so I'm loving it. Coming out of Rome this morning was hectic. Absolutely bumper to bumper. Peak hour traffic. I'm loving this. This is awesome. There's old ruins everywhere. We're not sure what they are, but there is lots of old dilapidated buildings, stone structures along this old cobblestone path. Another old stone structure. I wish I knew what all these things were. I had no idea we were going to be on an old cobblestone path today. I just assumed it would be some concrete path going through a park. But it's turned out to be a lot more interesting than that. We got a tunnel. Ole, ole, ole. It's difficult to see, but we've got our first climb about to begin. That might be the mountain we're going over in the distance up there. We've got to go up to 450 metres or so, winding our way up through the vineyards, up the side of this mountain. Starting to get steep now. We've got 12%. We've got about 100 metres, vertical metres left, I think, or a little bit more. I think we'll have a rest, have a bite to eat. Getting close to lunchtime. Well, we've completed our second climb. That one was steep. I've got one more left today. We should have some good downhill after the last climb. You really feel like you're getting off the beaten track on this Velo 7, so far anyway. It's day one, so we'll see. But so far I'm loving it. We're nearly at Velletri, first big town. We've got to go another 10 or so after that to Cori. That's our first night on the road, our Airbnb. Well, we found a little lunch spot to pull up, finished sandwich we bought, and we've got a nice view to look out on. Well, that was a nice little section. It takes you some random places, the Eurovelo. It's great, you never know what's coming up. Keeps changing all the time. Bridge collapse on the Eurovelo 7. I've got some work to do. I think we're in someone's farm. Anyway, we can carry our bikes through there. Well, we didn't have the bridge out, we were off the track, but we found it. Alright, back on track. Well, the Eurovelo between Velletri and Cori is not doable. It's completely overgrown and there's a bridge missing here. And there's a big drop down there into a creek. So we're going to have to backtrack and just put the route into Komoot and just go a more direct route. Well, we tried an alternate route, but we're going to go back to the road and create a new route in Komoot, because we don't know if that way we were going back behind us is going to come out anywhere useful. Well, we're trying another route. The computer has calculated a new route, so we're going to see how it goes. Well, our first day has definitely been an adventure, that's for sure. It hasn't disappointed. Well, we're not back on track yet, but it's looking like we will be able to get back on our route without having to backtrack right back to the road. We've done an alternate route to go around the creek with no bridge. Well, we're on the home stretch now. Probably only 5 to 10k to go, something like that. And we're back on the course. Well, we can see home. Our Airbnb is somewhere over there in Cori. Well, we made it safe and sound. Got the bike in the room, all the gear. Successful day. Bit of a mission getting the bikes upstairs here, but we got it done. Day one down. Where are we heading? Latina. Where's our Airbnb? Terracina, here we come. Day 2. Let's go.
Just some quick route notes. This is where the bridge was out and we tried to come down this way, changed our mind, came back to this Y junction, took a left and made our way around this way. Just keep in mind that you may be on private property sometimes, so just be respectful, be polite. If you want to change the route, take this little dot and just drag it to where you want it to be. So this is in the edit section of Komoot. So you just go to edit tour and drag this little dot where you want it to go. Or you can bypass this whole bit and go around, stay on the road. But this was actually quite a nice ride. This is where we got the drone footage, just here. To find where this is on the map, it's pretty easy. It's basically the first big lake after Velletri. The town of Velletri is here. This is the Velletri to Latina section on the Eurovelo routes, and it's straight past Velletri on the lake here.